morning, guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Hectoria. If this is your first time coming to this channel, I am so happy you're here. So I'm on a personal journey towards financial freedom. We were able to pay off our consumer debt, and I tasted what it feels like to not have payments coming out of your paycheck. And I got so excited about this process. And I started coaching others to help them become debt free. So if this is something you're looking for, if you want to pay off debt and just focus on time and family and just building wealth, this is a channel for you. Go ahead and subscribe. We're going to get right into the video. So guys, I am really excited to be doing this video on this topic because I truly feel like life would be so much better if we didn't have student loans, right? And until the government decides to give us free college, we have to prepare for this because I'm pretty sure if our parents could have done something differently, they probably would. So in this position, since now I have kids, I made it a priority because I know I want them to go to college. I don't want when they're 16 getting ready for college, I suddenly remember, oh shoot, we don't have anything saved. So we went ahead and set up college savings for both our kids when they were born. And again, slow and steady wins the race. So it's not fully funded yet, but at least I have something set up, right? So I wanted to take this time just to focus on Maryland, the two plans that is offered in Maryland. So there's a prepaid college trust, and then there's the Maryland investment savings plan. I'm only going to be talking today on the prepaid college trust. I figure I can just focus on that on this video and then come back later and talk about the Maryland investment portion of it, okay? So what is the prepaid college trust? This is you locking in tuition at today's rate for the future. So they are going to give you a quote. For example, if they tell you it's $50,000, that's what you're going to pay into. And that will cover you if your child goes to a public college, goes to college in Maryland. Now, the beauty of this plan is you get to decide. Are you going to purchase 1 semester, 2 semesters, a year, 2 years, 4 years, right? You can also plan for community college versus the universities. So they're going to be able to tell you based on your assessment what you're going to be paying. And I think that's wonderful because we all know tuition is going to rise. So the fact that you can lock it in today is great. This prepaid college trust can only be applied to degree-bearing programs. So your associates, your bachelor's, and your master's program, the prepaid college trust will be able to be applied to those. So with this plan, I can designate a beneficiary. So I'm going to use my daughter, for example. If I set up this plan for my daughter, and later on she decides, nope, mom, I'm not going to college, which she better not. But if she does that, no worries. I can easily transfer this plan over to my son or to myself or someone else as a beneficiary. If she tells me she does not want to go to college, it allows you to have a 10-year grace period. So if you have one child and that child decides not to go to college and you want to give them some time to figure things out, if they want to have a gap year and find themselves, that's fine because there's a 10-year grace period that they can use to figure things out and then use that money towards college expenses. So if your child gets like a $5,000 scholarship for 1 semester, you bring that letter back to your Maryland Prepaid Trust. They will see and verify that, yes, this child did get a $5,000 scholarship, and they will allow you to withdraw $5,000 out of that college trust without any penalty. This is very important, guys, because you do not want to get penalized if you're using this for the qualified educational purposes that it's intended for. Anything else is going to be a problem. You're going to get taxed and penalized. So the prepaid plan is for newborn babies all the way up to 12th grade. But you have to be aware of the fact that you have to have this account open for at least 3 years before you start using the benefits of it. So again, if you anticipate your child will be going to college right after high school, you may want to start this by 9th grade so that they can be able to start paying out the benefits. There is an enrollment period for the prepaid trust. So for the upcoming 2021 is December 1st, 2020, all the way up to June 30th, 2021. So that is your room. If you decide you want to go ahead and enroll, you have to be able to do so within that time frame. So guys, I do want to point this out, and I'm not sure a lot of people know this. With the prepaid college trust plan, the state of Maryland has done this computation where they have taken the tuition costs for like the 14 public universities in the state, and they have gone ahead and found the weighted average. So if you go to a in-state or in-county public college or university, this prepaid trust is going to cover that tuition at 100%. If you go anywhere else, if you go to a private university in the state, so for example, if you go to, I don't know, St. Mary's or Notre Dame, right? Those are private institutions. This plan is not going to cover that tuition at 100%. You will incur a cost. So they are only going to pay out the minimum benefit or the weighted average. So that is very important for you to remember. If you invest in this prepaid college trust plan, you have to be aware that you could still have additional costs for college tuition if your child decides to go anywhere other than a public in-state university or college. Every year, the trust will send you out deposit slips. I encourage you, share those with your loved ones. Share with the aunties, the uncles, the grandparents, whoever wants to gift a child something. If they call and say, hey, I want to buy a toy or I want to buy something for your child. If you truly need help in this area, let them know, hey, I'd rather you put this money towards the college education. So give them the slips, allow them the opportunity to invest in that child's future. But lastly, if all you can afford is a semester, please do that. Buy a semester, work and pay it off. And then if you can add another semester, you do so. But I don't want you thinking you have to wait until you can fully fund all 4 years, because it does get expensive. The closer the child is to college years, the more expensive your plan is going to be. All right? So I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you got some kind of clarity on the prepaid trust. Come back. Let's talk about the investment portion of this, and let's talk about why I chose the plan that we did. All right? Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.